Here at Fireplace Church, one of our #1 core values is devotion to Jesus. We are Fireplace Church, and this is our story.
My life is a story.
Devotion, that's first, what he wants us to do, where he wants us to go. And all the cool stuff that we've experienced has really come out of that.
Since coming here, I feel like I've had a lot of my questions answered. I've had a lot of good role models showing us, kind of modeling for us how to be more devoted. Participating in the community fast has been a big thing for us in growing in devotion, and having the sense of support that we have people to turn to when we have questions or we need that shoulder to lean on has really helped both of us in our walk with God.
So being in this church has really just been like a family, a home, a safe place that I can just express my beliefs and to just be with God open. So I think it's amazing to have a community that can help you to grow in your relationship with God, that can just encourage you, because encouragement is everything.
We wanted to have a church that had actual devotion to Jesus, and that wanted to, again, unashamedly, speak the gospel and share it with others in His name.
Where we could live what we believe.
We were really looking for a place that was God-centered and Bible-based, and we found that here at Fireplace. And just throughout the past few years, I feel like my devotion to Jesus has grown, especially when we do church-wide things such as going through the Bible through the year, and just like the fast that we finished. And so I really appreciate and I'm thankful for Pastor Alvin and all of my church family for just sparking that fire and just helping me go stronger in my faith. So.
And one of the key points that really drew us to stay here at Fireplace was there was a particular service that we had gone to, and Pastor Alvin was giving his sermon, and it was a moment, a breaking in his voice that you don't get to, at least in my experience, I just never got to see a lot in churches. The pastor wearing his heart on his sleeve, and we knew at that point, right then and there, that this is a man that was devoted to Jesus, devoted to his role as a pastor to shepherd his sheep, and it's been the influential marker for us in our decision. And that devotion is carried on with all the people that are in this church. It's so heavily talked about, and that's how we know we're in a good spot. We know that being in this church is going to make us more devoted.
I was getting to a point where I was ending college, and I was like, I'm gonna have to find somewhere to get plugged in, and the Lord really spoke to me that He was calling me to stay in this area. So it was really exciting for me to find a place that was so focused on devotion, that would allow me to have an atmosphere to grow in, as well as being able to participate in the growth of others around me. And so in being here, I've gotten opportunities to do things like leading the youth group, which not only is that an opportunity for me to help them, but I have grown so much, and just I feel like I've spent more time studying the things I'm going to be talking about, because I don't want to be sharing anything that I don't truly understand with them. So it has helped me to go deeper and honestly pay more attention to the things I'm reading in Scripture. And
Simple devotion is almost a breath prayer for me, in that anytime I feel overwhelmed, stressed, I have a hard time placing myself, have a hard time thinking rightly about my position to God. I can almost breathe out simple devotion, and it melts away a lot of excess and allows devotion to be simple and passionate, and it's amazing.
that's what I got.